All right, man, here we go. We're going to review your report from 5824M30. And this is in Gladwin? No, Beaverton. Yep. Okay, and this is the customer here. Okay, good. Okay, Alex. Been doing a lot of work for Alex. You should ask him if he's got any other agents that in his office, or if we can get a office presentation at his office. They seem to be pretty happy with our work. Where is he from? Michael's Realty in Coleman. Let me just Google that real quick and see what happens. Okay, so many agents he's got, and there's their website. They're in Coleman. This is on your home, Michael's Realty. Where is Coleman at? Midland. Oh, over that way. Yeah. I don't know. They don't really say how many agents they have or anything. Let me see. That's a strange website. Let me see if they got anything about agents. Isn't that strange? Let me do this. But they got a funny website. Well, I guess we're not going to find out how many agents they got at their office, because they don't have a website that shows it. Isn't that strange? You think they would have had a list of their agents, but I guess they don't. Oh well. Yeah, I guess you could talk to them then. All right. So here we go. Let's go back to home gauge. We'll get started here. Sorry about the delay. Okay. And work our way down here. Oh, let me just go back here. Michigan's good. Yep, all that's good. Okay, the home looks like a nice place there. Oh yeah, I remember booking this job for you. Yep. Yep, good. See what you got going there. Review your photos here. It looks like it's kind of wet there too. Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. Okay, so we gotta, looks like it's a little bit damp there too. Soil should be added to the area to help protect the footing. Also, the lower, also there is dampness to the ground. Also, there's dampness to the ground. Adding soil will help keep the lower areas dry. Just a little concerned that it kind of looks wet there, Matt. Looks like it's something coming underneath that wall. I don't know what that wall is. Or that's an outside wall, or I guess, you know, I'm not quite sure. Well, we'll see. Maybe you addressed it elsewhere in the report, so I'll come back to that. Oh, you do? Okay. So this is it. So maybe we can just add this to that, showing it. Maybe get it. So we call it active seepage. There was active seepage in this area of the older crossway. Some steps can be taken there. Okay, good. Then we can get rid of it there. That actually shows the picture of it. Okay, good. We just joined those two. That's fine. Okay. Good. Oh, what we got here? Okay, let me see. A lot going on with that. The other part of the house looked really nice. Let's see. Is this it? Or you have a different picture of it right here? Yeah, doesn't look bad, but like you say, you know, maybe they should have somebody look at it just to make sure. Is this it? What do you think? No, that's the new. New looks real good. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, the floor beam in the middle of the original crossface was tapered down as it gets closer to the exterior wall. The floor in this area was uneven when viewed from the interior of the house. This beam is important structurally because the house was not sitting on foundation walls and is supported by piers. Not all the crossface was accessible due to the height of an obstruction. Okay, so let me just say here, okay. The qualified conduct should further value and adjust accordingly. Okay. You know, I mean, there's probably not a whole lot you can do about it right now. So I'm just thinking, like, if we said, although this area appears stable, at this time, I would recommend a contractor to further evaluate. Okay, so although this area appears stable at this time, I would recommend a contractor to further evaluate and address accordingly, if needed. Yeah, address accordingly if needed, as needed. As or if needed. Okay, so sometimes you just got to learn to live with that stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's failing, I guess I would say, Matt. I'm thinking that it's, it's old, it's there, and you live with it. Doesn't seem to be anything that needs immediate repair. So I just softened that up a little bit by saying, although this area appears stable, I mean, it does, I would recommend a contractor to further evaluate and address accordingly as or if needed. So we're just, leaving it for further evaluation. If they feel they want to get it repaired, or if the contractor thinks he can do something, that's on them. But good catch. Good catch. If it's mode-like substance, recommend removal of substance. Yep, very good. There was no attic access. Roof structure. However, the roof is uneven in a few areas. Let me see what you're talking about. Roof looks good to me. What are you talking about? It's a few areas. Let me see. Okay, so this is the old structure. There were dips in the roof at the roadside of the house at the older section of the structure. I could not. Okay. No. Okay, so that's not uncommon. I mean, it looks like a brand new roof, Matt. I think if there would have been something wrong with it, they would have corrected it. You think? Well, that's a brand new roof. So these are the dips and sags you're talking about. Yeah, that's just the old structure. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little sag and sway in the roof. I mean, it's probably fine. So you can mention it. There were dips in the roof at the roadside house at the older section of the structure, which is not uncommon with these older. You start with older construction of this kind. Yeah, it's a cottage. That's the way it did. Okay, I cannot access the attic in this area. Recommend monitoring. That's all. Okay, and that way we don't have to say a contractor address accordingly. So we'll just recommend monitoring. Yeah, I don't see anything majorly wrong with that. So you want to kind of be balanced here, man. You don't want to. When you start sending these reports on your own, I mean, a lot of this I've been doing for years, just kind of softening the blow, I guess. But I mean, don't get me wrong. If something needs to be addressed, we need to address it. But we got to be balanced in this. Kind of like this here. It's a brand new roof. It looks good. It's an old structure. It's just the way it was. It's not uncommon, and it should be monitored. We don't need to get a contractor out there for every little thing. That's what I want to kind of stray away from. If they need to be there, then that's fine. Okay. Okay. So you already said it. The roof dips here, so I don't think you need to put it here. We'll leave it there. Maybe the ceilings inside are a little off too. And then this crawl space, of course, the floor you know, again, it was stable, wasn't falling in. Okay, there we go. What's going on here? Okay, the motor was incompleted there. Let me see what the motor looks like here. Yeah, they didn't really finish it, did they? That's crazy. Okay. The motor is incomplete at the end post. I mean, I could complete the motor to help protect the stones. Good. There are several holes and gaps in the mortar. Gaps and holes in the mortar should be sealed or top pointed. Very good. The wood trim and skirting was in pain. Yeah, so I recommend preparing and painting. I would just say prep and paint as needed. Prep and paint as needed. Right. There we go. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Door next here. The door had to be closed hard to get the room. Adjustments may be needed. Okay. Some adjustments may be needed. Good. Good. Good job. Good. There was no handling for steps by the lake. Good. The steps in retaining wall at the lake were not completed at the time of the inspection. Okay. Qualified, why don't we just say licensed? Good. The deck of the did not appear to be connected to seawall properly. The posts, let me put a capital T there. The posts were not plumbed and the pins were not secured at the bracket on the end of the dock. Okay, so let's see, a qualified contractor could address before using the dock. Okay, that's fine. The ground grade was low near the valley of the backfill. Okay, good. Good job. Alright. The roof is good. Flash is good. Jeremy said the complete interior flue liner was not inspected. We just want to say complete interior. Just put the interior. The interior flue liner was not inspected as beyond scope of this inspection. Yeah. Okay. And now we got waste drain pipes. Okay. Okay, the water pressure was too high for the sink in the main, causing the water to splash out of the sink. Oh, check out the sink. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, so, okay. In fact, you can just take this and it's up. We're gonna put an R on this. And then we can just take this potential, all this out of here, right here. Boom, this, we don't need it. We're telling them what's wrong with it. Just put it on it. Okay, but let me just see. It looks like it could be some corrosion on that water. Let me see. Yeah, you may want to monitor it. 2004, not too old, but that should be monitored maybe. Yeah, well, let's mention that. There was some corrosion at the TPR valve. Recommend monitoring. Recommend monitoring and replacing valve as needed. But no leaks. Recommend monitoring and repair. Recommend monitoring and replacing valve as needed. There we go. Yeah, good job. Good. Great. You're not separating these two here, Matt. So we got to put a separate comment in. Let's cut this. Okay, so you got to, when you put that picture in, you got to create another comment. So this is automatically going to appear in your report. So before you put your meter in, you got to put a new comment in and then put your meter. And then we're going to put underground master service. And all that looks good now. There we go. Panel was good. Breaker's good. Let's deal with that wire. This was should be turned into box. Not use the power for the wire was controlled at the switch next to the lakeside entry door. They're just kind of hanging there, eh? It's crazy, man. Okay. Let's put updating. Updating exterior elements. Okay, good. Couple pipes are missing. Couple pipes should be replaced as needed. Cannot determine the use of all the switches in the house. Good. Yeah, Good. Good. Okay, furnace is good. Great. Good. Okay, we don't need this for like a window mount or a wall mount, only when there's an air conditioning unit, condenser unit connected to the furnace, or a split unit or something like that. But our window mount, we don't need to put the extra comment in there, man. Just delete it. The foot moved in areas or stepped on the would cause the vents to flex, creating a metallic sound when walking in these areas. Yep, good. The floors were uneven in older section. This is common in homes. The homes of this age and construction type. Okay. If desired. As needed. I don't want to say as needed. A qualified contractor could correct if desired. Yeah, I mean, they can live with it, or if they desire to get it fixed, they can get it fixed. No handling was at the middle of the steps. The handling could be installed for safety. Good. 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 Oh, the pocket door was missing. Second floor bathroom door. What? How you gonna? Is that the bathroom door or closet door? Strange. No privacy there. The cover was missing. The window latch at the casement window. Okay, good. Great. I like all the changes we made in the report. Looks much easier for me to navigate through. Yeah, missing spots here. Maybe just point it out. Okay. We don't need an R on that. I usually don't put R on headerboard insulation. Yeah. I mean, you got this whole thing that's not even insulated. So, we'll take the R off of that. The foundation vent and the older from good comment. Always make sure your bathroom exhaust vents are venting outside. You got to make sure. That's one thing I would like for you to maybe pay more attention to. I know you just said inspected, but if it's venting into an attic, it's a problem. Bathroom exhaust fan should be vented outside to a soffit or gable end or a roof vent or something. So, anyways, just keep an eye on that. We don't want moisture in the attic. Well, sometimes the attics are big enough and vented good. It's not an issue, especially if there's a cottage. So, just make sure you keep an eye on that. Yeah. Was it disconnected or not working or broken? Who knows? Okay. Good with destroying insect. Okay. Good. But let's separate these comments. Cut. And we're going to make a separate comment for this mat. Okay. Right here. Boom. Bada boom. Okay. Great. Good. It was just one bottle, I believe. So, bacteria water sample was drawn, taken. Okay, okay, very good. The well inspection here. The well. Taking PVC. Good job. If you could show a picture of the water test, Matt, that would be great. Let me see if I got any pictures of water tests from, yeah, like right here. See how they got the water running in a water bottle there? Take a picture of your water sample and pop it in the report. Let me see if I get any other ones here. This one. This one. Well, anyways, yeah, the guys, some of my guys take a picture of the water sample and they'll just pop it in there. Keeps the page from being blank. But anyways, you can take a picture of the water sample at the sink with the kitchen sink running with your Clorox wipes next to it. That would be great. Kind of shows what we did. Septic. Yeah. Does not need to be. So everything was working good here. Good. With comments, great. Awesome. Okay. So that's a wrap there. Let me just put over here, go to view it. Now we're going to go to PDF. This is how we're going to upload it to ISN. Okay, and then we'll put it down to 50%. We're going to make sure all our picture sizes up. Let's see. Okay, nice pictures, but we got to put those on medium so they show through side by side instead of over the top. Whenever you do two pictures side by side, go to medium. There we go. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, there. That looks much better. See the water. It'd be nice to have a picture here. See the water sample? Be nice to have a little picture there. Okay, the only thing I want to see, maybe I'm thinking maybe this crawl space dampness. Why don't we say like further evaluation is needed to determine the best means of keeping moisture out of the crawl space. Very good. And then we'll put it in investigate. That just, you know, they got to get somebody to maybe take a look, see what's going on, grading, whatever. So, yeah, we'll throw that in there. Moisture in the crawl space. Yeah, we should always kind of let them know about it so they can correct it. Okay, very good. But you got to go back to print PDF to save that change. Every time you make a change, when you go back and review, you got to go back and save it into the PDF. Okay? And then you're good. You don't have to go down and see it, but if you wanted to, just to make sure the change is there, now it's in the summary. Very good. Good job, Matt. I'm going to end this session and talk to you next.